Welcome back. I wanted to do a quick update on the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively civil suit. So, what's going on now? They're preparing for court. Like I stated last time, the February 11th showdown that they had was to try to come to a civil conclusion where they possibly were able to make it some type of agreement. Both sides kind of like dissolve the case, but that did not happen. And now the trial is going, now the case is actually going to trial. So let's recover the nature of the lawsuit. So Lively has accused Baldoni of sexual harassment, hostile work environment, and a smear campaign, while Baldoni previously filed and lost a $400 million countersuit accusing her of extortion and defamation. The legal conflict stems from issues during and after production of It Ends With Us. And it's so crazy because during the deposition, the transcripts have come out, and a few of def the things that came out in the deposition is where Blake Lively is completely contradicting herself about a lot of the things that she said during the her complaint. A lot of things that she's complaining about just don't make sense. And there was a case a few years back about Friends. Remember the TV show Friends? There were a few people that, oh, one young lady, and I didn't do the research, but I'm just kind of giving you the consolidated version of the story. But she had filed a civil suit saying that there was a lot of uncomfortable conversations had during in the work environment. Well, she lost her case and the judgment was based on when you're in a creative mode, everything is pretty much can go. Anything can pretty much go. Not saying anything that was SH, like sexual harassment or anything like that. However, when people are being creative, they might get a little bit vulgar and you can't really contest to that and get mad. So basically, that's kind of the same thing that's going to be applied to Blake Lively's case because a lot of the things that she's trying to bring up that are sexual harassment really don't fall under sexual harassment. It's pretty much under creative environment. And along with in the deposition, a lot of the things she agreed to previously, they have text messages and all kinds of information showing that Blake was comfortable with Justin Baldoni and the other executive producer coming into her trailer while she was breastfeeding. And that's just alleged. That is something that came out on Justin Baldoni's side. That's how they felt that she was comfortable with them coming in. She invited them in. So things like that are coming out in the deposition just doesn't look like it's gonna hold up for Blake Lively with her case. It's just not a strong case to get a sexual harassment verdict on her side. So what that means and what people are saying is that she should have just settled or she should have just came to a conclusion and dissolved the whole thing to move on to reduce a lot of the damage that she's caused to her career. But obviously she's somewhat of a stubborn type of young lady. That's what it's kind of chopping up to. And I don't know. I'm biased. But with all the information that's come forward, it just looks like Justin Baldoni is the innocent one. And I'm not for men, women, all that foolishness. I'm just looking at the facts and the information that's come out in the last couple of years when all this stuff happened. And if I were Blake Lively, I would have just settled. So now, as they're preparing for the case, each side is expected to resume discovery and refine their evidence, which may include document production, depositions, motions that shape what the jury will see, because there will be a jury. So there are going to be witnesses. And that's where Taylor Swift comes in, because she was in all them text messages, and a lot of those text messages and the meeting that she had with Justin Baldoni, they equate all of this. She's going to be a big part of this trial now that Blake Lively has decided to go to trial, and their friendship is already fractured. So I'm just like, what is going to become of this? Like, this is just not a good look for all parties at all. And again, I'm not sure. I don't know Blake Lively personally, obviously, but for her to follow through with this trial, I just feel like she is just a stubborn woman. Let me know what you guys think about this, but we're about to move on to another story I wanted to get into. Thanks for watching, you guys. Stay tuned for more celebrity gossip and more. And if you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.